Hello everyone, welcome to BS Explained. In this video, we're going to see how to create database in bulk for Modbus in Niagara and for we'll be using template and we'll be deploying this bulk database created using template service. Alright, so I have opened a station named Modbus for this exercise, and then I have a asynchronous network, Modbus async network created. You can check my previous videos for how to add this and how to integrate with the Modbus networks. You can either add a TCP network as well. It's all works the same for this bulk deployment that we're going to do. So let's start with it. I'm gonna add another just a test device for the sake of it. I'm not gonna change anything here. So once I've added a test device, I'm gonna choose a point for this exercise, which is a numeric writable. I'm gonna do a holding register. So just so you guys know, when we consider numeric writable, Boolean writable, these all are fixed with the fixed values of registers. So if I keep this 0, it won't let us add in. It would say put a holding address type. So the holding address type would start from 40,001. So I'm going to type that, bring it in, and then I'm going to say this point as test numeric writable. I'm not going to change any of these. So just for the sake of it, for this exercise, I'm going to change the device facets from, let's say, when I do this to a temperature one. Let's say I'm going to do this to degree Celsius, precision of 1, say -50 to +50, and then on the that would be the device facet, and this would be your point facet here. So this is going to be the same. So damn it. Let's do this real quick. Toast and scare, and then add this to this. I'm going to do the same here, but I'm going to go back here and change this to Fahrenheit, and then make this to -50 to 150. Right? And just for the sake of it, so when it comes to Modbus, you will have a scaling factor as well. So for that particular purpose, I'm going to consider conversion of linear with a scale factor of 1 and offset of 0. I'll tell you why this is important. So we're gonna write this, and when you go back down here to the points, you right click on this point and you see something called make template. So when you click on this, you're gonna see this is the template. We're gonna call this Modbus numeric writable. Same goes to the title. I'm gonna change the vendor as BS Explained, and let's make it to ready. It can't be the same version as it explains here. You make it to 1.1. Now what we want to do here is add component, which is this numeric writable of this particular point, and then in the configuration, now what we're trying to do here is the holding register that you have created, you might want to replicate a few more. There are like 50 holding registers that you want to bring into this device. You don't want to keep on duplicating this or adding and then changing the facets and so on and so forth. So we'll do this one first. So we're gonna do the data address first, which should be your Modbus 4000, which should be added here. Then the data type, which is an integer type, which we have selected for this one. I'm going to do the device facets next, which we created, and then the point facets. to which what we did. So these are the usual types or usual parameters that we change from point to point. If you guys want, you can change any of these things, add it into the template. Once you save this template, it goes into the template directory. So where is that template directory? So you have in the file system, you have something called syshome. This would be the daemon user home, and this would be the workbench user home, the user home here. And you see something in here, which in the folder templates, these are the ones which I created before. So let me go ahead and then clear these so that we have the ones which we are working as of now. Alright, let me refresh the trainer. Okay, so this is the one which we created. The next step here is you right click on this template. Also, the template comes with .ntpl extension, so you know if this is what file this is. So all the templates that you create is .ntpl extension. So you right click on this template here, go to export configs. This will ask, where do you want to save this? I would save it in the same place as the template, which is very easy for identification. So as you see, this creates, when you export the configs, it creates into an Excel spreadsheet with an extension XLSX. So I'm going to save this over here. This will ask if you want to encrypt this with a password configuration. I'm not going to do this for this document or exercise. You can also add tags while you're creating the template so that all your points would come with tags, and then you can replicate in one go. But for this exercise, I'm not going to go ahead. So our file is exported. So if you see here, there's an Excel spreadsheet. I'm going to open up that Excel spreadsheet and then show you what is inside and what we do for the bulk editing. Alright, so this would be the template which you created. So this is the vendor name and whatever file name you guys gave. This would be, if you don't add any of the component or the configurations that we added while creating the templates, you won't see any of these. You would only see this much, which is very generic. So what this gave you is you can add in configuration of, is this a Modbus address or some other address? What would be your register address? Would it be integer type, float type, all kinds of stuff. So for the reference, you'll see the default value of what it will be if you add a point and then create a template, right? So you'll need to put a slot where you want to paste all this points into. So I'm going to close this, go back to points here, and we don't need the slot. So all you need is from the drivers here, copy this path, paste it over here, and then I'm gonna say the deployment name to be test_1. Same goes for display name here. These two are not mandatory, you can give it or not. Same goes for the description. You can either give it or for your reference. If not, you can use lose this. I'm gonna do, let's say 4002. I'm gonna do this as float type. Then we're gonna, for this exercise, I'm gonna mix and match. So I'm gonna take this Fahrenheit, paste, and then take the Celsius, paste it here. If this is all cumbersome, you can expand. So here, just for the sake of it, I'm gonna change the min and max here as 150 to 250, maybe precision to 2, and then let us add a few more this way. So I'm gonna add 4 more points, and let's make this, if I go here all the way, let's make this test 2, 3, 4, copy, paste. Let's make this register 4, 5. So this is case sensitive. So as you can see, the first alphabet is lowercase, and then the next alphabet in the type is uppercase. This is pretty much how it is in all of Niagara. So you will have to be very thoughtful of it. I'm gonna copy this integer here to paste this, and then let's do combinations of these again. So this is finite. So the next one, let's do both finite. Next one, let's do both Celsius, and then so on and so forth. Let's make the changes maybe to 450, test 3 being 350, this is 250, this is 150 to 250, or whatever, of the device facets. And then let's do this one to 850, 650, 450. Alright, so let's save this file once you have added. So these points will help you, like the way which it will help is when you have the register table from your vendor of a certain equipment or of certain Modbus device. So you can just go through that, or if your vendor gives you a spreadsheet, so basically you copy and paste these things over here. Save this template. So this template you can keep on using. So once you create this for numeric writable, you can keep on using for n number of projects that you want to do. So just delete the existing blocks, just create a new input new things, and then keep on doing. So once the device is ready, if there's like one equipment is ready, if you have 50 certain equipment, it's just the address being changing of that equipment, and all the register remains the same. So which helps in a very long way. So this is saved right now. Next thing what you want to do is go here to services, go to template service, and when you say bulk deploy Excel, and you choose whichever the file which you actually changed. So see, this thing goes back to template, so it is very good practice to just keep it here in the template so that it goes to the right file. Open this, and you see all your components being added in one shot, and this gives you test 1 is being added, which is of the available version from the template that BAS explained 1.1 created, which is the vendor, all numeric writable, test 1, 2, 3, 4. And when you go back to the points here, you're going to see test 1, test 2, test 3, test 4, and to the points which you want to see the ones of the device facets that we changed here, all this you can see over here. Now in the same template here, let's go back to the space. So let's say if I delete this in the user template here again. Now this was conversion which we didn't add. If you want to do this, you can add conversion over here and then save this on the same thing of the same template over there. Now when you export config this time, go back here and then open the template, save this over here, saying no now. When the new file is created right now, So you can literally see everything went off, and then this time you can see there is conversion over here in which it gives you 1-1.0 semicolon 00, which becomes scale. So if you want to see what this is, 1.0 you can change it to any scale. Let's say if you want to do it 1/10, 0.1 or 0.01 regarding to whatever scale your equipment vendor has given to you in the Modbus register. So in one single shot you bring in all the points in one device, and then whenever you want to, you just duplicate these devices and then create in bulk. If not, make this as a template, just bring in all the devices with addresses changed, and then bulk import all the devices at once. So templates and template service is used for this scenario, and this is how it is used. So whatever changes you make here, it all reflects without adding, like duplicating all of this here like this, and then going back and changing individually. So hope this template service and the bulk deployment video helps you guys in your projects. Let me know if you guys come across anything else that you want me to make video of. I'll be happy to help. Just put down in the comments of the videos, I'll take it. Or I do have community created for the YouTube channel, so you can drop in any of your requests over there. Anything helps. All right, thank you guys. Cheers.